I am recording. Hello, this is Lily with tea and crumpet in the afternoon. Hello. Did you know my grandson is getting married soon? Oh. Right. Might even use a paintbrush today, might spoil ya. Gesso. Ooh, clear gesso actually. I'm going to put the lid on before I tip that up. Clear gesso base. Yeah. Oh, you see what I nearly did then? Tea, paintbrush, nearly. That would have been fun. I'm not a fan of gesso. I very rarely put gesso on anything. Because I like things to be smooth. And gesso, it's really hard to get smooth. You either get paintbrush marks in it, or lining marks in it. Yeah, I do have golden gesso, and it's smoother, as in not so gritty, but it's still hard to get no lines in it when you're using a paintbrush or a roller or whatever you're using. And also, I can never be bothered to wait for another layer to dry. I don't do lots of layers. I don't do lots of layers. Try sponging it on with cut and dry foam. Is it? Hold the line. I'm guessing you mean the spongy side. I'm going to turn the light on. You might get a shadow, but it's gone dark here. You will get a shadow. Right, maybe I'll open the blind. Hold on. Still shadowy. Still shadowy, whatever I do. Bit glary. Okay. Yes, sponge side. Right, here we go. Yeah. Yes. I'm liking this. You sure I'm not just wiping it off though, and that's why it's looking smooth? I'm probably just wiping it off. Oh, it must be dusty. I must have fur emerald on it. Just leaving little dust bits behind. Dust bunnies. Lily in a hat. Oh yeah. How do you know I got a hat on? I often wear a hat. I often wear a cap. Tap tap rather than drag. Tap tap and then baby wipe or fingers. I quite like the smoothness of that. Be dry by the time I finished. be fine. Be better off if it's dry, to be honest, because then I don't have to use my noisy heat gun and deafen you all. Look, I've been playing all day today. Look at my fingers. Can you see them? Look. Messy pup. I need to get water as well. Hold on. Dirty fingers. Morning, Kerry. Ooh, shadow. Bad shadow. You know, I had a light there yesterday and I haven't got it there today because I kept tripping over the cable. Is that too glary now? Mm. Anyway. Right, I'm going to do hair dry. I'm going to dry this. There will be noise. Oh, Kerry, did you see me crumpet? Did you see me crumpet? Did you see me crumpet, Kerry? Crumpet. Look, and because they've got holes in them, when you put the butter on, all the butter runs through, and they're all juicy. Juicy. Heat gun warning, heat gun warning. Look, dark. I'll tell you what, I can do this. Wait, I found a button. I don't think it helps. This takes ages to... Hang on, I've got to turn you back up. Can you hear me again? Am I gone really quiet? Can you hear me? Have I gone really quiet? Because the little meter thing's only going halfway up there. Can't hear you. Who can't hear brother? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I know. Right, that's really loud. Is that really loud? Is that really loud? Can you hear me, Mother? Yeah, really loud. Is that back to it? Oh no, it's still a bit loud. Is that about right? No, it's still loud. Is that about right? Really quiet, no way. Okay, I'm going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that better? Or is it still too loud? Sounds fine, good. I won't mess about with it again. I fell asleep and I just went. No, I've only just got it. I've only just done it. Jen, I've only just got here. I've just gessoed my page and it's still wet. So while my gesso is drying, here's what I prepared earlier. No. Here's some bits from a haul, from you know the haul, the Ali Pally haul that I showed you the other day. I missed some stuff. How bad is that? That I bought so much stuff that I missed some stuff. In my defence, like I always need a defence, it's all paper, and it was in a plastic paper tub. Still snowing. Oh my word. So, nothing exciting, you've seen it all before. Just remind me not to put it down on the gesso page. 7 Gypsies paper. Camden. Now I had to buy this because it's all named after British places. So that's Spitalfields, which is near where I used to work in London. This one is Greenwich, of Greenwich Mean Time fame, where GMT comes from, which is about 10 minutes away. This one is called Primrose, as in Primrose Hill. Oh, these are nice papers. This one is Columbia, though what that's got anything to do with Camden, I've no idea. They are double-sided, but they're only plain on the back. This one's all tickets. Won't that make a fantastic border? This one is Gabrielle. Still the same range because there's 6. It's all like. This is the first 7 Gypsies range that I like all the sheets, all 6 sheets, and that was called Borough, which is another place in London. They're nice. These are all individual 12 by 12 sheets. Yeah, look at that. Look how good. One of each. One of each. I used to buy 3. Then I went down to 2. Now I'm going for 1. You've all seen this paper before, but I had to buy it because it was the first time I've seen it. So I'm going to whip through that because you've all seen it 100 times. Everyone's got it. But it is lovely paper, isn't it? Lovely paper. I wanted the 8x8 pad, and this stand that we're selling these, everywhere else had the 8x8 pads for £11.95, and this one stand had the 8x8 pads for £8.50, which is like £3.50 cheaper or something, and they just flew. So I ended up having to get sheets, but they are nice. Look at that one. Roll Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britain never, never, never shall be swayed. Oh, see, I said no singing as well. It's obviously in my blood, the singing. I promised not to sing. And this, which is just, you've seen it, it's Tim Holtz. It's Crowded Attic. I couldn't resist it because it's beautiful. Have you not seen it? Oh, well, shall I undo it? Because then I can give it a proper stroke. I have already undone it, I just sealed it back up again. I've been putting all my stuff away today, it's been integrated. And that's when I found this. Can you believe there was a whole load of stuff that I forgot about? I've only just seen the Lost and Found. Yeah, I've got the Lost and Found as well. I've used a lot of it actually. So this is called Crowded Attic, and it's got. Should I start at the beginning? Should I do it nice and slowly? Get 2 for the price of 1. So this is. Oh, it's nice. You know that I like this about his pads, that you only get 1 sheet of each. I know that sounds really funny, but it means you get a load of different sheets. Some pads you get. Should get nearer, shouldn't I? Some pads you get like 4 of each sheet. They're gonna look nice. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, put it down. I'll move it nearer when I get... That one's a sort of scripty one. This is an advertisement for bicycles, so it's got gearage on it. Fisses on this one. It's just another advertisement one. Oh, that's nice, that one. A map. Oh dear, I shouldn't be showing you this, Kerry. So far we've had gear, fish, now map. Oh, guess what it is? Look, Hong Kong, Pacific, Japan. Where the thingy went off. What's that thingy? What do you call it? Earthquake. Ooh! Like old Mother Hubbardy sort of. Why do I hold everything upside down? I can't turn it the other way because it's... Yeah, he printed the paper. Dress map thing, dress. Dress map. Buttons and things. This is a really nice one. I bought the Lost and Found. I didn't buy the seasonal, but then I wasn't shopping when that was out. I wasn't shopping. Oh, thank you, Kerry. This is Brooks. Tape measuring. I don't know what they are. Sort of like tape measuring things. Wood block things. I won't. More wood blocks. See how you get one of each, you get different papers, not three of each. Old advertisements. Oh look, an old ink paint palette. That would be nice for Dee Dee. Dee Dee would like that. Old glass vials. Old glass vials. No. He never does an 8x8. Door numbers. I suppose because he used to do 9x9s. No, the first paper he ever brought out was 9x9, and it was made by a different company, and no one bought it because it was such an odd size. So now he just does 12x12. Oh, these now go down to the small versions. See, if you buy this, if you get that. All 12x12, then you get them all again as 6x6. So what you've got to do is you've got to make friends with someone who only likes 12x12 and split the pad between you. And then you get them tiny. Oh, they're double-sided. Oh, they're only plain on the back though. But these are nice. And then you get strips, ATC size ones. Yum. So there was just paper there. Then there was three other things, which was 7 Gypsies tissue paper. So I got the numbers one, and it's called Life, that one. Yeah, but this is very expensive tissue paper, collage tissue paper, because it's made by 7 Gypsies, but it is nice. You do get 4 sheets, 30x30, no hang on, 20x30 it says. It's very nice. And then I got, this is a journal cover, book cover, so it's $9 for this. Wow. I thought it was £6 here, which I thought was expensive. So look, this is 2 little journal covers. And then I bought the pages as well to make a journal, little mini journal. The price of this. This was only cheap. This was £2. So you get 2 that say beautiful. No, the tissue. It's £6 over here. You get 2 of that one. 2 of that one. Yeah. 2 of Raw Britannia. 2 of that one. 2 of that one. So they all then, I'm hoping that they've, yeah. Then you're going to bind it up and you give them a little journal. Yeah, I like this too. I'm going to have fun playing with that. I see I've taken it out of the bag. I've got to play with it now. So the covers are worth it. And I bought another set of covers, which were like an old... Because these was quite, I thought these were quite good value for £2. And that was it. Oh no, no, one more thing. Tim Holtz. What are they? And why did I buy them? Tim Holtz pen nibs. I bet you can't see. They've all got words on them. So it says things like memoirs. I can't read what they say. Not from up there, I can't. Notes, thoughts, memoirs, journal. Yeah, the same over and over again. But I really like. I just really like the look of them. I don't know what I'm going to use them for though. I was just thinking that when I just looked at them. I looked at them and I thought, So I think they'll be cute. Be cute on the front of a journal or something. See, that's Rachel's inspired me for that. So that was it. Oh no, that was it. Oh no, one more thing. Look at these. These were quite cheap. These are holes. You know what you used to put around your ring binders to stop your things from... These are Tim Holtz ones. They're, what they're called? Reinforcers. But they've all got Tim Holtzy grungy... Ring reinforcers, that's it. These are Tim Holtz ones. This is only like £1.80. Only £1.80. Which is not bad, because they're... I suppose at the top of a tag or in a mini book they'll look quite cute. And they're packaged quite cute, aren't they? Look. Like a little mini... Why do I keep turning everything upside down? They are cute. Polos. See, I was going to say polo, Sarah, but over there they call them lifesavers. So lifesaver polo, whatever you like. So there was the bits that I forgot to show you the other day. Told you it's only paper. I found the Tim Holtz stickers in those stacks don't stick well. What hold on. Hold on. Oh, I know what you mean. I can't get to them. They're very shiny, I think. They seem very shiny to me. Right, see if my gesso's dry. Never feels dry, that gesso. Still feels tacky. Oh well, we'll give it a bash, we'll see what comes out. Where's my thing? There. No, I don't want to do that one. Let's see how dirty my stamps are. Look at this for a dirty stamp. Ooh. Paint, ink, mess. We call them polos over here, Kerry. Polo, the mint with the hole. Where's your paper? Oh, I can get rid of the shiny. But I might need to bring it back after. Right, let's clean the stamp up a little bit, otherwise. I'm going to have mess everywhere. Or I could use a different one. Rather than clean one. Rather than clean a stamp, I could get a whole different one out. I might get a whole different one out. Gonna get a hold of it. Oh look, it's where I keep moving. That cam does. I think it's because I've got a light pointing right at it. I had a light above it the other day, and the cable was right over the other side of the room. So now I get a shadow. So my husband rewired. My husband rewired me today. Now I've got a dodgy corner. Right, monkey. This is just embossing. It's just the same. What is the dripping sound? What dripping sound? My husband's not an electrician. He's a lazy bugger is what he is. But I kept tripping up. Well, I wasn't going to trip over the cable. I was going to garrot myself on the cable if I left it where it was. Gotta pray and hope that this works. Can you still hear a drippy sound, Mitzi? Maybe it's Chinese water torture. You won't see nothing. I think it's every time I move it drips. I said that I had the same cap. I think it's the focus sound. You're all talking about me like I'm not here. Oh, I should have put the paper back on. It's the sound of the camera focusing. Stop it, camera. I can force it to be... what do I call it? What does it sound like? Might have to, Lily. It's not playing well today. It's because that bloody light's moved. Hang on. Hang on. Right, let's get that on like that. Let's get that off like that. I just wonder if that's it. Right, hold on. Doof, 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 properties. It's worse now. Right, hang on, let me put that back on there. Right, tell me when it gets good. That's worse. Let's put something that I can see there. Actually, that's rubbish. Put something black on your desk and it will stop the auto-focusing and water noise. Put something black on my desk. Don't move, Lily. I'm not moving. Got that. Right, let's see. I wonder why it's doing it. And can I hear it? I've got my ear to the camera. You know what it is? I think it's my shadow. I think as I lean forward, it causes it to focus the shadow. So I'm going to shut the blind again. Ouch. Oh, it doesn't like that. But maybe it's happy once it's done that. This is the thing. You're just probably all winding me up. There's probably nothing wrong. No, it is still, look. You know why the heat gun's so loud, didn't you? Because the microphone is there and the heat gun's there. It's probably 6 inches between the microphone and the heat gun. I tried to go fast. I tried to go fast! Does anyone know if you can suddenly become lactose intolerant? Yeah, you can. My brother did. It does, yeah. And you go to the toilet a lot. I think that's the end of the heat gun for now. Just let that cool down a little bit. Wieners? Wieners? What's a wiener? Oh, a hot dog. I was thinking then. Eat wieners. I was thinking this is a really X-rated show. What are we talking about here? Yeah, probably is then, Kerry. Do you drink milk normally? Do you have milk in your coffee? Right. Powdered milk creamer. Those will be Willies for the UK. Exactly. I didn't say that. Mitzi did. Blue, green, broken china, yellow, green. Oh, I'm going to get those right ready for this. Hello, Mel. Hello, Mel. Then I tend to cover it in blue just to wind you up. Everything I do is either green or blue, or both mixed together. Usually both mixed together. Maybe I should have gone different and used purple. It is blending nicely. That's that clear gesso on the back. I tried it earlier on my scratch pad. Look, without gesso, it was horrible. And I don't like using gesso, but clearly I needed to make it blend better. My embossing didn't come out so great. Look, there's a big splodgy bit down there. That's because I was doing it in the dark. What paints are those? These are the Distress Stains. Oops, upside down again. What brand? Did you say clear gesso? Yes. Where is it? Gone. What did I do with it? Why do I hold everything upside down? Winsor & Newton acrylic clear gesso. See, when I did this, I had to go with this earlier in my test one. I used a number stamp and it came out really nicely. Look. Yeah, that came out. But it didn't blend so well because I didn't use gesso. So that resists obviously the distress. And then that was me playing with paint, but it didn't resist so well. But hey, it will all come together in the wash. I've no idea what this is even going to be. Yeah. Grab it, put it on, and put it off. Is the Windsor... No, it's not gritty. Gritty. It's very, very smooth. Very smooth. like face cream almost. But there are Winsor and Newton's normal gesso is very, this is the cheap one, this is the Galleria one, is gritty. You can feel the grit in it. But they're clear, but then it's more expensive. This huge thing, I don't know how much it is, about £8. And then this little thing is about £8. Hang on. So, yeah, but I think it's, where did that just come from? People throwing, you throwing things at me out there. Right. Faded jeans. Messy stencils. I still haven't undone these, look, they're still done up. This is going to get messy. This is gonna get messy. I nearly started singing then, I stopped myself. I'm gonna hum instead. Ooh, messy. Just get rid of that. Ooh, look, messy. 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 I like a bit of mess, me. What was the one I was doing earlier as well? I was doing this weird one. Today I've just been playing with all my new stuff. I haven't really been making anything. Just playing, making different backgrounds. Trying things out. I've no idea what this is going to be. A hot mess probably. But my hands are nice and inky, which is always a bonus on a Sunday afternoon. This stencil is not gonna have left a good mark. Oh, hot mess. I think I'm gonna paint over that. Looks like a fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, it does a bit. I've got a dragon stamp actually, I can put that over it. Just I was humming the A-Team then. None of these are going to work. I need something green. Greeny blue green. What am I going to put around the edge? I'll put something around the edge. What should I put around the edge? God, wow, look how red it looks on this. It doesn't look that red. It looks like it's popping off. Ooh. It is not that red. That looks orange. It also looks puffy on the camera. Yeah, it's not. It's nothing like that. It's like, it looks like blood red to me. Yeah, it's that blinking light, isn't it? It's a weird colour, that one. Right, I think I'm going to stamp all over this and change it totally now. And if that doesn't work, then I'll paint all over it. Where's that other stamp that I didn't want anymore? This one. I haven't decided if I want those stains or not. Well, I'm committed now, and I've just got to find something that... When I was playing earlier, I did this thing first, then this, and I was like, oh, I'm not liking them because they soaked straight into the paper. And then I did the resist, and that came out quite nice, but that background's awful. And then this was with clear gesso on, and they blended really nicely. And then this was back, look, just plain. Yeah, see, I have the pads and the reinkers, but I got some waylaid by the hike. That's going to be smeary. Oh no, that's not too bad. That's Japanese writing, so if it looks like a dragon. Hello, Kay. It now ties in with the theme of the dragon. It's not a dragon. It's a hot mess is what it is. I need edging. Look, it's just mess. No, it's mess. I think I'm going to paint or stick something around the edge or paint. Keep going, it'll come out great. Work through the uglies, work through the uglies. I don't think it will come out great. See, if it doesn't come out great, I always just turn over. I don't do a puller. I turn over. I go, don't like that, right, I don't like that, I'm turning that, I don't like that. It's that red that's scaring me. And the fact that the embossing came out rubbish. Maybe I just don't like the red because I'm not used to red. I don't use red. This has got no rhyme nor reason to it. Yeah. Should have chosen a smaller paintbrush, shouldn't I? Work through the ugly. I'm working through the ugly. I'm working through the ugly. The only way it'll look nice again is if I put gesso all over it. Mind you, ram it in and repeat. I know, look. Or I could just get a smaller paintbrush. No, just ram it in. Or because I'm too lazy to go and get a palette. I don't know, I'm not minding it now I'm going around the edge because I'm painting most of it out. Was that the Prima stamp, the notary one? Which one? This one? I don't know, I think so. It was a Prima one anyway. See, if you wasn't here, I'd be doing exactly the same thing. It's music notes. Yeah, I suppose they come together. To see, I usually do this kind of journal page. Sort of like more sort of, I think, not a story to it, the whole page represents something. Usually on my journal pages, look, that was when I had a sore throat, and I write on it, a purpose. So I did that journal page because I had a sore throat. I had this one. This was when we did the one the other day for the stream, and this is just plain. But something will come out of it. And it saved me having to cut the grass with my husband as well. You've got no idea what happened. I just spilled it all over me. Yeah, this is better now. Muting it all down. I'm always spilling paint. I always spill paint. That's why I'm not allowed anywhere, but that's why I have to have my table. Ah, tonic scissors, like you cut through the middle of it. Maybe you're right, Mel. Maybe they say it will come out better if you just let us fall on the page on our own. See, I should really get myself a palette and be a proper good girl, but I never do. I'm quite liking the way it's looking now a little bit, but God knows where it's going, because it's fading down a little bit. I usually use the Tim Holtz thing, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, but I'm liking that better now. Red always scares me. I did a page before with red on it. And every time I put red on something, it always... Yeah, it's another layer though, isn't it? This is the most I've ever done layer-wise. I'm going to put a bit more. Going to mute that one down as well. A little bit too much there. Yeah. So you can see it's all wet to you, so it all looks shiny, doesn't it? Is your crumpet just sitting there getting cold? Yes, it is, because I don't actually like crumpets. I only bought it to cook it and show you it. It looks like a fake plastic one now. Yeah, it's so once that dries, actually, that, especially if I do some stamping on it, some nice black stamping to get everything else into the background. Maybe some Japanese stamping, because it's now looking a bit Japanese with that red on it. What shall I do that's Japanese? I've got a dodgy dragon. Where's my dodgy dragon? Ooh! There's a long time ago when the world was young, they used to do grab bags of stamps at Ali Pally about 5 years ago, and you'd get about this many stamps, and you had no idea what the pictures were. And I used to buy them all the time because I liked the surprise. But of course I can't remember what any of the pictures are now. That one looks like a man. One of them's a Japanese man. Could be him. That looks like a gorilla. I know there was one that was Humpty Dumpty. See, Rachel? Rachel, here's my stamp storage. I do have more than that. These are just the horrible grab bag ones. See, I have this. Chinese characters. The red copy flames coming out of the dragon's mouth. Oh, where's my dragon then? Where is my dragon? I saw him earlier. Oh! I don't have a filing system anything like I've already put that on the background there, look, that's that. Then I painted over it. My filing system exists of chucking everything on the bed behind me. That's where I think I saw the dragon anyway. I know, I'll put him away. Oh, he might be too small. Where's he gone? He's facing the wrong way, isn't he? I would just stick it on. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got another one. facing that way? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Chinese characters all the way around the edge, like a border, with red or black. HMAS type. Oh blimey, what words am I going to say? I'm just going to pick any randomly. That'll do. I hope no one can speak Japanese out there. This is my old one, isn't it? Hang on, that's my old dead one. Thought it was a bit dead. Oh, made a mess. Look, I'm gone all dark. Oh. Hello, Fiona. I could stamp the image onto a piece of acetate or something, then transfer it on the phone. Oh, what do you want? Jam on it? Jen? Hello, Fiona. Everyone. Could you maybe stamp a bit of acetate and then transfer it back onto the page? It would be mirror reversing. Would it? I'll try it in a second. Look, it's doing this now. Oh, tissue paper. Who said tissue paper? Oh, well, who said tissue paper? No doubt it was Kerry who said the tissue paper. It's not a bad idea. I don't know if I've got any though. Oh no, it's Dee Dee. Toilet paper would do. Would it? Oh, Dee Dee, look what I've got for you. Tea. Not much of it left. And a crumpet. Mmm. Yum, yum. It's gone cold now. It's been here for 3 hours. But if you butter it enough, look, all the butter comes out. Mmm. With jam on it. Mmm. This is what the Queen eats. Yeah, I'll probably have somewhere. I just don't, top of my head I can't think. Golden syrup on crumpets. Cold crumpets, nothing too good for her. I don't actually like crumpets. I only bought them crumpets yesterday to show Dee Dee what a crumpet looks like. I don't like them. Is it like an English muffin? You're the 5th person to ask that. No, it's more doughy than a muffin, and it has holes in it. See the holes? So when you put butter in, it makes it all juicy. Yeah, it does, but you know a muffin you cut, don't you, to get this? This is how they come. So. And they're doughier. English muffins do not have holes. And the butter dribbles down your chin. Stop now, I need a crumpet. There's a Lily's stream is showing Lily showing her crumpet. I can hear all the Brits laughing from here. I'm concentrating now, trying not to think of crumpets and Aussies. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that one. That one's a funny one. I do hope there's no one Japanese watching this, because some of these could even be upside down. This white bit in the middle looks really weird on camera. It doesn't look like that. It looks green. It looks really weird. Isn't it funny how much things come on? Yes, English muffins are the things that Egg McMuffins come in. You couldn't have an Egg McMuffin in a crumpet. Ugh. McDonald's is a global language. When I used to work in the city, whenever we went to work abroad, they used to pay our daily sustenance, how much we was allowed to spend on food, based on the price of a Big Mac in whichever country we were in. That'd be like, say a Big Mac is $5, we'd get $25 for lunch. No, $10 for lunch, $25 for dinner. And if you go to Japan, and it was 10 yen for a Big Mac. So basically all the way that our food, not that we had to eat McDonald's, that was just, it was like the global currency was the price of a Big Mac. There must be differences between countries. What, in McDonald's? What is it in that film? We don't have quarter pounders, we have royales. I'm hoping my husband is making me a nice cup of tea downstairs. I've had McDonald's in Hong Kong. I've had McDonald's in India. That's really scary because they don't eat beef. Oh, that one done. I've done that one already. Not to eat. When I was in India, you can't get beef in India to eat. It's generally walking around the street, and if a cow crosses the road, because they're just free to roam in India, and you knock it over with your car, you'd get stoned to death by the people. And when we was driving around in India, this man said to us, if you run over a child, then it doesn't matter, just carry on driving. If you run over a cow, then run for your life. I know. It's weird in India though. Very weird. I would never go back. Well, they eat dog out there. There was one little town we was in, and they were preparing the cat kebabs for the nighttime trade, and I went out too early and I saw the preparations in progress, which was them dragging a dog up and down the road to pull the fur off of it before it was cooked. I know. Oh, my poor little doggy. I know. Needless to say, I turned vegetarian when I was in India. I was never sure what I was eating. Oh, it was dead. Yeah, it's dead. Bit messy, but my border's done eventually. Still, it looks really weird in the camera, that. It doesn't look that bad in real life. It doesn't look that bad. It looks much more muted in real life. I quite like it now. I might put a little bit more cream paint in the middle though to mute it down a little bit more. Just before I do my dragon. I keep knocking it off the page. Oh, I see, you're so sweet. I know really you're going, oh my god, look at the state of that. It's this bit I want to get. That's not bad. I think my dragon's going to be too small, but we'll go for it anyway. Now, what was we doing with the dragon? Was we doing acetate? No, that'll be too messy. We were doing tissue paper. Hey, Bayek, where am I going to find tissue paper from? I used all my tissue paper to wrap up Rachel's present when I sent it to her. Hello, Ketsia. I never know that's how you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it in my head. Ketsia. It's probably something really posh. Right. I'm going to go and see if my husband's making me a cup of tea, and I'm going to see if I can find some tissue paper. Where would I find tissue paper? A shoebox. Lily's addicted to streamage. Now I'm trying to find the perfect time. Fiona sent me tissue paper. Did I? What's the time now? I got white, I got green, which is lovely and soft. You see how, look, I still haven't put it up, I've just kept it all nice and neat. And my little birdie thingy, what's it? Birdie thingy, what's it? And the little stand for it to go on. Isn't it cute? Fiona made that. Fiona in the room. Fiona 67. Cute. I've kept it out of the way so I don't spill paint on it. I've put it on the shelf. I won't spill paint on it then. Oh. Right. The good thing about this is if I mess it up, where's the stamp? Where's the journal? Where did I put it? If I mess it up, it doesn't matter. Stick. turn into this anyway. $3 AM? So now I let it dry. Do I let it dry now, I guess? I might have to do it again, he's got a bit of a line on him. Concentration here. Maybe I should put something underneath it to... No. Zacking with me heat gun. I don't want to deafen you all. Right, I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea. Well, not. I'm going to make my husband go and make me a cup of tea. If he's not dry when I come back, I'll zap him with my heat gun. Ooh! That's the better one, actually. I should be back in 5. No, probably 3. But I hear singing. He's making it for me. Ooh, gonna blast this quickly then, because it's never gonna be dry. So do I cut it out now? Do I cut it out now? We would be better if I had scissors. Just tear blah blah. Okay. Quite close. Ah, well, we'll find out. It's all a learning curve. Look at my hands now. Just look. Look at that. I got my tongue sticking out again. Can't sing with my tongue out. So do you think I should just matte medium him there? Matte medium. Okay, I'm going to blame you if it doesn't work. And get myself an even bigger paintbrush. See, I don't do tissue paper. Just blob it on. Ah. Ooh! Should I have made it wet first underneath? Wait! Yeah, I thought that. I thought she goes, wait, I go. Right. Saved it. Well caught, that girl. Oh, it's quite good, that. Oh, I like that. I gasped in horror. Me too. Which means like, what? What? Oh dear. See, now he's fire. What should I do? I should really draw his fire back in now, shouldn't I? See? I need to draw his fire back in. Somehow. This was his fire, wasn't it? I have a plan. Before you do anything, make sure he's dry so he doesn't tear. Okay, I wasn't going to do anything on top of him. At least I don't think so. But that could all change. Hang on, the camera's going to wobble. Oh. I'll be using them ones then because I can't get the other ones out. How did we end up with a red Chinese dragon? Concentration now. He's concentrating. He's in cannot sing. He's cannot talk. Otherwise I will miss a bit. I smell blossom and the trees are bare. Did I miss any? Yeah, a bit there. A bit there. It's hard to see. Something's not right there. Oh, that's not right there. I've no idea what anyone's saying. Yep, this is my page. Right. You have no idea what I was doing then. I've just realised. I was drawing in red. Oh, you can't even see it. So I'm now going to colour it in. Probably not with this, because this will take too long. I'll probably need a Sharpie. Lucky I have two Sharpies for when I kill one on the gesso. Isn't it funny, I just painted over that red and now I'm drawing it back in. Actually, I fancy a Chinese now. Whoops, my PC's gonna sleep again. I suppose art journal pages have not always got to mean something, haven't they? I mean, this started off me just playing with me bits. Do you want a cat or a dog, Lily? What? What? You sending me an animal? Do I want a cat or a dog? I prefer dogs to cats. Because when you come in from taking the rubbish out, a dog will be pleased to see you. You don't even have to go very far. You go out the door, you come back in again, they go, yeah, mummy's home! Whereas a cat just doesn't take any notice of you unless you've got a can of tuna in your hand. And it doesn't take notice of you, it can take next door neighbour as long as they've got a can of tuna in their hand. Dogs love you because they're stupid. Cats are more intelligent. See, that looks like, even that red Sharpie looks like pink. Straight over Lily's head. Right. Oh, aha! I've got it now. I said I wanted a Chinese. You said cat or dog. I don't know if they eat cats. And this was India. But they probably do eat cats. Right, hang on a minute. What bit have I done there? Killed that Sharpie. Got another one. I've got my tongue out. My tea's coming. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Oh. And the penguin. That was hubby and dog. Shall I tell you, do you want to know the penguin joke? What language do penguins speak? What language do penguins speak? Exactly, Rose. Exactly. Cats, put simply, do not wag tails for you. So what, have we anyone got the idea of what language penguins speak? Ready? No clue. Finish. They're very sad jokes on penguins. Are always penguin related. Guess I'm not good at Chinese if I've just got a penguin. Killing my Sharpie's doing this. Send that wrapper to Joyce. Why does she collect them sort of wrappers? Should have used paint probably to do this. Oh, look what colour it looks like on there. It's bright red. Send that wrapper to Joyce. She collects English trash. Oh! I could do a drawing and send you all my rubbish. I've got some fantastic English stuff. Andrex toilet paper. Do you get that over there? Wagon wheels. What, like Katie Price? You know what I should do is fade this out like flames. You've got no idea what I'm doing because you can't see it. Let's move my tea. Let's move all this. Let's move that in a little bit. Shall we? Did you used to do that, Fiona? Shrink them. I used to do it. Hang on, that's a bit too much. What does Lily collect? Have you ever put a chip bag? Yeah, crisp bag. Now we so we have fires. I've held a crisp bag. We used to hold them. We used to hold them with a pair of scissors at the top. So you'd get a crisp bag like this, and you'd hold it with a pair of scissors at the top like this, and hold it in front of the fire until it shrinked. I don't really collect anything. I don't think. Craft stuff. Journals, blank ones with nothing in them. Paper, got tons of that. Diamonds. I'm going to go around it with black. It looks really pink on here. Do you have stamped images that you like? I like I do like dragons. If I could take my camera downstairs and show you my Chinese inspired front room, you'd probably quite like it. It's not that pink. That looks really pink on there. Bye, Jen. Good night. I suppose I just chucked it all on there just a minute ago. I forgot it was on tissue paper then. Wondered what it was while it was curling up. This page just says big things coming small. URL removed. Nearly done. What turned up as a weird background has ended up as Japan. I'm going to call it Chinese takeaway. I'm not like Rachel, I can't think of really good clever names. It's not that red, you see. This still looks funny in the camera. It's not funny. It's not funny. It just looks normal. Right. Let's just finish this bit off. Oh, I don't think you killed me thingies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let them. Gonna have to let them recover. Gonna have to think of some words for this. I quite like how that happens. He's not finished, but he's getting finished. I'm going to have to paint over that. It looks weird. Ah, thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad someone does. I don't mind it now. I didn't like it when it was a hot mess. Have you Ustream? Oh, what the thing? I'm gonna blend that in a bit. Oh, I've got something to show you, Kerry. Yeah. That looks. It's because it's wet. I'm getting to like it. I'm sure it'll grow on me. But I'm going to put it to one side and let it dry. And then I'm just going to show Kerry something to make her jealous. Oh, thanks, Kay. Thank you, Tara. I'm going to show Kerry to make it jealous. Just like that. I'm going to have to zoom my camera out. Look at this. See me. Look how much it cost. £1. I know. I ripped it off the shelf before anyone else even saw it. Look at the one I like the best is this blue one. Look. If it wasn't so heavy, I'd send it to you, Kerry, but it weighs a ton. I had a Great British one as well. Look at that one. That's where you live, isn't it? No. But doesn't that look lovely where it's all blue? I know, weighs a ton. I also bought a couple of other books that was cheap too. I bought just to chop up, and I can pretend that I drew them. I know. I know, Dee Dee. Look, I just like it. This book was 30p, and I just like it for this page, and this is just the inside bit. But it's all, look. They smell of old books. 30p. This was yesterday I bought all this. Because you know I've only got £8 left, so I had to, the whole lot that I bought yesterday, and I bought my mum's and things, only cost £6. What is 30p? 50 cents? Probably. This book is falling apart. This was 80p. It's almost expensive. But it's got all flowers, birdsy butterflies, duck. Good for drawing though, these ones, because they're already sort of chopping up. Look at these birds though. Good for drawing because I'm not very... sorry, I've got a penguin. I put the whole thing in my mouth. Oh, I can't talk now. This one is really old. I mean, Tony Soper, is he still alive? 1986. But I can't draw very well when I draw from a photograph. But if I draw another drawing, I'm alright at drawing from a drawing. A drawing. Ooh, I don't like the snake. Yeah, it's a nice one. There's another one. A brochure from my home. And who is it who said they wanted to see me the other day? Well, here I am with my husband. This is me with my husband. I remember Johnny Morris as well. This is my staircase where I just run down to get these books. Thank you. And you can see now why I remember all the old computer systems, because I'm about 90. This is the room where I'm currently sitting doing my art. It's beautiful. And then one more, which is the illustrated Pride and Prejudice companion. Thank you, it's beautiful, isn't it? How old is the Queen? The Queen Mum was 100 and something when she died, and she died about 10 years ago. She's got to be 80, hasn't she? Don't cut that. Which, this one, Pride and Prejudice one, I don't think I'm going to. Because look, it's got all these old, it's like the story, but it's all, it's a nice book. I actually bought it because I liked the pictures. I don't think I'm going to cut it. I struggle to cut any books. That's why, as long as they look like this is falling apart, I don't mind. I will struggle to cut the others. But this was the one that I knew. When I got there, they had an atlas on the shelf. I was like, oh, and that's very expensive for them because usually their books are only 10p to 80p. But this one is huge, humongous. It's absolutely massive. Look, my little hand compared to it. Little pen. Look, huge, huge, and it weighs a ton. And all they go. I can't hardly. Once I get them all in the bag, I can't lift the bag. There you go. That's also the same charity shop or thrift shop or whatever it is that does the patterns for 10p. Right, it is a Microsoft. Does it say on it? It doesn't say on it, and I've thrown the package away. That's not a bad idea actually, use it for a football. Does it say on this thing here? Hold on. About Microsoft Life Cam. I've no idea. It's the same. It's the HD one, yeah, because it says on it. Oh, hang on, it might say around the edge. Hold on. Autofocus, widescreen, wide angle, f2. I'm right by the microphone, so I'm probably really loud. HD lens, 720p HD. Something else that I can't read because it's round the back. Oh, what did you see when I just did? Oh, it's got all funny there. Look, when I was right up. Did you see me going round it, reading the thing? This one was about that. Actually, I should stop the recording now.